Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to my Muslim brothers and sisters who are watching this video, and to the non-Muslims, thank you for pressing play. I really appreciate that you chose to listen to my point of view, as I really want to shed light on this issue in Europe, where they want to ban the niqab, or the face veil, for the Muslim sisters who choose to wear it, mind you. Honestly, you can't find an honest politician nowadays. I mean, that's a rarity. But beside that point, I wish really that they would be honest, the media would be honest about what the reason is behind the anti-niqab talks, debates, and all these government officials and think tanks that want to, or pushing towards and driving this anti-niqab talk, and making it into, a law. They might use well-dressed, politically correct terminologies and arguments such as, oh, it's really for national security, it's for the sake of communication, and they love to throw the word oppression, and they want to free the Muslim world, the Muslim women, as if I'm oppressed. But I know you're really trying to free me from my clothes. I know that. But no, thank you. But not to get off track, I wish if they would be courageous enough, honest enough, and just say, the problem with the niqab is this: we just honestly don't want Islam to be visible in our land, in our land, quote unquote, in our countries, in our communities, in our societies. I wish if they would just bluntly, be brave and just, just say how you feel, or what you think. Just say that you don't want practicing Muslims to be a part of the fabric of that society. Say that you don't want practicing Muslims to be visual, where other Europeans can see, interact, and, see that presence of Islam in their communities. They're purely, honestly, just against that. So you cannot tell me, oh, it's not an attack on Islam at all. And the other point is, truly, Muslim women in those countries who wear the hijab, the niqab now, are nothing but a visual representation of Islam. It's a reminder of the physical presence of Islam in these European countries, whether it's France, UK, Belgium, whatnot. And if you go out and read the polls, or ask the average or British public what do they think about the niqab ban, or how do they feel about it, most of them would tell you, actually, if not all, they would tell you they don't have a problem with the niqab. They don't have a problem with these Muslim sisters, Muslim women, choosing to wear the niqab. But you have the media, who is basically just a propaganda tool for a few politicians who are not even honest, and so that they can push their agenda and brainwash the public to believe, oh, it is really a problem, blow it out of proportion, to make the British public feel as though it is really a problem, right? Just kind of shove it down their throat that it is a problem, make them believe that it is a problem. This niqab, it is a problem, which it's not. So why are they, why are these groups, these anti-niqab groups, why are they against it right now? Why in 2013? Why not 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, or whatnot? It's actually simple. You can link immigration to this in a way, okay, beside an attack on Islam. And it's because these immigrant families who migrated 20, 30 years ago, whatnot, 40 years ago, they, of course, they passed away, but you have their natural born, children and grandchildren who are still living, or basically are a part of these European societies, right? But they are not, or haven't, or won't conform to European values, European moral values. They won't conform or assimilate themselves into, European lifestyle. And that means it's like the dress code, right? So you have these Muslim sisters wearing the niqab. You have the brothers or Muslim men, who don't shave or wear their beard, mashallah. And you have so you have these generation after generation after generation who are not how do you say it, who haven't left Islam, who actually embrace their religious identities, who actually are not apologetic, or should I say they are unapologetic Muslims. They're not going to apologize for, the sister's not going to apologize for what she's wearing. And so they basically, not to get off track, they have a problem with that. Okay, they have a problem with Islam being present in their countries, in their lands. So yeah, that's point number 2. And so why these groups feel that way? Why are they attacking the niqab? Why are they attacking Islam? Some might say, I think, honestly, because they feel their secularism, their way of life, their democracy is being threatened, which is just like a paranoia. They really are paranoid. But what's really, if we talk about, okay, what is secularism? It's not, most people would say, oh, it's just a separation between church and state. They would say it's a separation between, religion and government, whatnot, right? However you want to put it. But honestly, secularism is also, or should I say the core of that, is separation of religion from that society. Okay? So they want to take out religion from that community, from the country. That's what real secularism is. It doesn't always mean, okay, the state, and government officials and, religion should not play into that, into democracy or whatnot. But it's also, they have to get rid of it within that society as well. Otherwise, who would be pro-secularism, right? So they have to kill religion. And Islam is a stubborn, I don't want to say stubborn, but if I just phrase it in a way, like, Islam is not dying, it's ever growing. So that's a problem. You have these third, fourth, fifth Muslim generations that are, just as much European as the next person, not embracing secularism. Okay, they're not abandoning their religion, their deen, they're embracing it, they're living it, they're, like I said, they're unapologetic Muslims. And they're proud of it, and that's a problem. That's a problem for the government. They think these official governments. Okay, I'm not saying the whole entire government. I know that not everyone is against it, but all that it takes is the media and few brainwashing. A little bit of brainwashing, and they're really gonna pass it. But so they really don't. But they really don't understand that Islam is a way of life. Islam it's a lifestyle. Islam is not just, okay, I'm going to go to the mosque. I'm going to go to the masjid for Jum'ah. They don't understand Islam is just not that. Islam is what we wear. It's what we eat. We follow the Quran. We don't care for for pleasing the creation. It's all about the Creator. It's all about pleasing Allah. It's all about pleasing God. It's all about living for God. And that they don't understand. So when certain groups or certain Muslim progressives or moderatism or whatever, when they say niqab does not have a home or is not based, is in Islam, they're really lying to themselves. They're just playing into those groups, or they're basically sellouts. That's how I look at it. I'm sorry, I'm not really, I'm not exaggerating, but basically that's what it is. But people don't like to be honest, like to play politics, and, honestly, politicians are never honest, and politicking is never an honest way, truthfully, so that's where the argument, that's what I think it's going on, that's what I know it's going on. So it's not a winning, it's just a war on Islam. I feel, and I know it, because you cannot tell me to not wear what I believe is in my religion and what I believe is part of my religion. It's a choice, you know, and my heart goes out to the brave sisters, my sisters, you know, who actually don't care how much they're fined and, you know, continue to wear it, like in France and Belgium and other countries. And it's really silly. It's a pitiful, pathetic way to resolve or take care of an issue, no matter if you're against Islam or not. That does not solve it, and they really do not understand. They think it's just it's that easy. Oh, let's just tell, because if it's niqab, tomorrow it's hijab, and after hijab they'll tell you, well, why are you wearing this black? You know, it'll be the abaya, so it'll be, why are you wearing this whole long black dress? Why do you not wear? You know, it's really sad. It's really sad. And one more point, if I can make. If I can just say that when you have women out there who actually sell their bodies, women who actually make millions and make tons of money taking off their clothes, you think it's enough for those perverts. You think like, okay, they've had enough of it, or they have enough of it, right? But they actually have the audacity to tell me to take off or not wear such and such and such, you know? And I honestly blame, I honestly blame the feminist movement, but that's another, that's a whole other issue right there. But when you have women that are making money, taking their clothes off and doing, who are degrading themselves, objectifying themselves, are not helping me. So you have women who actually get paid taking their clothes off, and then you have women who are fined and might be thrown in jail and have been thrown in jail for wearing what she wants to wear. So people that just want to just walk around puppets and don't know what's going on, it's actually a battle for hearts. And that's all I really have to say, and thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for pressing play. Let me know what you think. You can comment. I'm positive I will get some hate comments. That's okay too. I'm not gonna, you're entitled to your opinion, and you can hate. That's you. But thanks for listening to me, and just go out there and try to support and this. And try to be active and proactive in whatever community you are. Yeah, speak out for the Muslim sisters who actually are, choose to wear the niqab, and do your part. So, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you for watching.